too.
I'm not going to get a job because I take care of our children.
The kids are at school for 8 hours a day.
I'm just so sick and tired of being with a broke-ass man, honestly. All of our friends have so much more money than us. Their houses are nicer, they have nicer things. Like, I've been telling you for years that, like, I want you to pamper me. I deserve to be treated like I'm a queen, and you're not doing that.
I work all day, every day. I provide you with this fucking place, right?
But it's not enough.
Then get a job too.
I'm not going to get a job because I take care of our children.
The kids are at school for 8 hours a day. What are you taking care of?
As the man of the house is to be taking care of your family.
Can someone explain to me how a man goes to work all day so that his wife can stay home all day, and then he comes home after a long day of work to no punani, no home-cooked meal, and the house a mess? Isn't the point of you staying home all day to make the life of the person that's working all day a little easier and not more stressful? Just saying.
He didn't fucking ask to be the goddamn villain in every single fucking story. He didn't ask to be in a position where he is always being the one accused for cheating, for lying, or asked how many fucking women he's been with, how many baby mamas have you got, how many times have you cheated, how much money is in your bank account, can you fend for me, can you put money on the table, can you make sure that you can secure a house, can you buy me a car, can you buy me nails? He didn't fucking ask for that shit. Society has made women so fucking delusional to make them think that they need a man to do everything, because they are literally at a point where they would rather use a man and call it fucking independence. It's not fucking independence. Using men for financial gain, that is the complete and utter opposite thing of being an independent woman. Stop using men. Stop accusing men.
Men aren't the villains, they're the default targets. They're handed all the responsibility, all the expectations, and all the blame, while getting treated like they're guilty by default. They're expected to prove themselves constantly, provide endlessly, and stay silent when it's never enough. When a system turns effort into obligation and strips appreciation out of the equation, men don't become bitter or evil, they become done. They stop engaging, stop explaining, and stop playing a game that punishes them for showing up.
If you're a man and you work every day, 12 hours a day or more, and you provide for your family, pay all the bills, like, you need someone who will tend to you whenever you need, who will give you home-cooked meals, who will do your laundry. You need a really good massage, because it's like the least that you deserve.
A man doesn't break when life gets heavy. He breaks when he gives everything he has and still feels like none of it matters or is good enough. Think about him for a moment. The man on the roof in the burning sun, skin is literally cooking, and he's pushing through heat that literally drains every ounce of strength that he has. Then there's the man working in construction in the freezing ass cold. Hands and joints are stiff, breath turning into smoke, his body's aching, but he pushes on because someone he loves depends on him. Then the man in the office, locked in a tiny room, swallowing frustration, grinding through deadlines, pressure, squeezing him by the balls, answering calls nonstop, staring into a screen until his vision blurs, carrying stress that he never speaks about. These men face hunger, fatigue, pain, danger, frustration, stress, you name it, and they still walk through the door at night hoping for just one thing: a little bit of affection, a soft tone, a warm glance, just one moment of peace to remind him that everything he does is worth it. But instead, so many men are met with complaints, criticism, coldness, or worse, complete indifference. And that is what breaks a man. Not the job, not the weather, not the pressure. It's coming home from a freaking battlefield every single day only to feel unseen, unappreciated, and unwanted in the one place where he should feel safe. A man isn't asking for ease, but he also isn't asking for recognition. He isn't asking for protection or perfection. What he wants is to feel like his effort actually lands somewhere meaningful with the person he loves. When a man gives that everything and still feels unseen, he's not going to yell. He's not going to argue. He's not going to make a scene. He will just quietly disconnect and disengage silently, little by little, until one day he's there, but he's gone. He stops giving, not out of anger, but deep down he believes that his effort doesn't have any value because you're not valuing him. And once a man reaches that point where he feels useless in his own home, it literally becomes almost impossible to bring him back. A man who gives his all deserves to be seen, deserves gratitude, deserves warmth, because no human being can carry a family, a home, a life on their shoulders while being treated like trash or like they don't even exist.
This hits because it's true. Men don't fold from hard work, pressure, or pain. They're built for that. What drains them is giving everything they have and realizing it doesn't matter to the one person it's supposed to matter to. When a man feels invisible in his own home, he doesn't explode, he shuts down, and once that switch flips, it's almost never coming back.
Sometimes I think about how hard it is to be a man. Like, literally, you have so many responsibilities each and every day. You have to take care of yourself, of your family, of your sisters, brothers, your wife, your girlfriend. Like, and nobody is taking care of you. Like, I'm not saying it in order to please anyone. I just thinking about it, like, as a woman, sometimes somebody can take care of you, like your family, your father, your husband, your boyfriend. But as a man, you should always take care of yourself, and it's such a big responsibility. Like, you cannot even go for a date if you don't have money. As a girl, you just have to bring yourself, your positive energy to shine, and as a guy, you have to take care of the bills. So it's not really easy to be a man. And another day I posted on Instagram like a vote: what is it that you are hiding deep inside of you and you're not sharing with anyone? And most of the replies were actually from men, which surprised me, that actually you always have to play strong in front of your family, in front of the society, because everyone is expecting you to be strong all the time. But inside of you, you're just a human and you just want to relax someday, to be heard and to be seen. And this moment I realized that we don't know actually a lot about men inner world, I would say. So guys, if you have something to share, please let me know in the comments. It will help us women to understand you guys better.
Being a man means carrying responsibility non-stop with zero safety net and zero sympathy when you're tired. You're expected to provide, stay strong, and never crack while nobody asks who's taking care of you. Hearing this acknowledged at all is rare, and that alone says a lot.
So let me get this straight. Men used to go to war and send letters written on paper from Vietnam and World War II in France. Letters. Yet he can't reply to a text message. Because he's busy, you know, he just gets so busy, and you know, he's just got stuff going on. From war they sent a letter on pigeonback. He can't type a message. The bar is so low that I can't even see it. Like, I don't even have to step over it. I just have to glide over it. It's so low.
Let's make this simple. You're not worth the effort. You want good morning texts, check-ins, and emotional labor on demand, but you haven't given a man a reason to invest like that. Men put effort where it actually matters to them, not where it's demanded like a service. If the effort isn't there, that silence already gives you the answer.
I have a question for the men. Do you guys still want to get married? Like, is that still a thing?
No. A lot of men don't want to get married. And it's not because they don't like the thought of having a lifelong partner to be there for them when they need it. But a lot of men don't want to get married because they're avoiding potential divorce. In a lot of cases, divorce ruins a man's life. He has to completely start over. And in general, marriage doesn't benefit men a whole lot. So while a lot of men like the idea of having long-term relationships, it's just not worth it.
Men aren't rejecting love or partnership, they're rejecting a system that can wipe them out overnight. Divorce isn't some rare worst case anymore. It's a very real outcome with permanent consequences for men. Wanting commitment without risking total destruction is just self-preservation.
If you're having a bad day, just remember it would be a whole lot worse if you were still married.
Fuck you for breaking a man to a fucking point where he now thinks of secondhand suicide. Fuck you for treating a man so disrespectfully that any woman that comes near him now never stands a chance. Fuck you for being the woman that made this man believe that he wasn't good enough. And fuck you so fucking hard for making someone think that the world was better off without them. Fuck you. Because you know what you did. And all of it was one big game. You already had your plan B in place. You already emotionally left him well before you physically did. You know what you did. And you're running around playing the fucking victim. So yeah, fuck you for what you're doing. Because he's not the last one.
I keep getting the same bonkers bananas comments on one of my videos saying that as long as divorce exists, men shouldn't get married. As long as divorce law exists, as long as she's legally allowed to leave you, men shouldn't get married. You know that you're telling on yourself so hard, right? You're saying, unless she is legally required to stay with me, that girl's gonna go. She's gonna go. That woman is not gonna choose to hang out with me forever. You're literally like, I must have the law to keep her. Like, what? I don't want a wife, I want a captive. My dream girl is chained to me forever. Like, it's all so, it's so creepy. Y'all really come out here and say the most sinister shit and think that you're normal. Like, I get it, your abandonment trauma is really, really loud, and you're like, I don't think I can love someone who can leave, but just be vulnerable. Because all that's coming across right now is, I need the law to legally bind her to me, otherwise I know she shall abscond. And probably you're right. Based on what I'm seeing in my comments, probably you're right. But luckily for us, divorce does exist, and these women can absolutely leave you. Yay!
This whole rant pretends men want captives when the real issue is risk. You're ignoring the fact that marriage today asks men for lifetime obligation with an exit door that only swings one way. Calling caution creepy doesn't change the math, it just shames men for noticing it. Men aren't afraid of love, they're avoiding contracts where loyalty is optional and consequences are guaranteed. And that's it for this video, guys. If you stayed until the end, please leave a like and drop your thoughts in the comments section. As always, see you on the next one. Peace.